Hi guys, I hope all is well. So we have an O-level past paper question from the year 2020. The session is May-June. This is question number 9. We'll discuss circular measure, we'll discuss parallel lines and angles. I have the question in front of me. Let's start. So the question reads, EMF and GL and H are parallel lines. LM and LN are equal. That means this and this line are equal. And GLM is equal to 126 degrees. Find FMN. That means they have asked us to find this angle right here. Give a reason for each step of your working. The first step is, of course, they've only given us one angle. That means we need to find this angle inside the triangle. Let's do that. How we can find this is if we subtract 126 degrees from 180 degrees, we'll get MLN. That means the first statement that we can make, the first reason that we can give is that angle GLM and MLN are on a straight line. Okay, if they are on a straight line, that means I need to subtract 126 from 180. I would get 54 degrees. So angle MLN is 54 degrees. Perfect. Let's move on. The second thing that you should notice is that if line LM and LN are equal, that means this triangle LMN is an isosceles triangle. So let's write that. Triangle MLN is an isosceles triangle. Okay. How does that help us? If triangle MLN is an isosceles triangle, that means this line, this angle and this angle is going to be the same. So if this is x, this is going to be x as well. So let's find x. X plus 54 gives us 180. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 54. That gives us 126. When you divide 126 by x, you get 63. So this angle right here is 63 degrees. I hope this is visible. Now, the next part. If this is 63 degrees and I extend the line MN into the direction upwards and downwards, one second. So this transversal line is extended on both the corners. That means this angle right here is going to be 63 as well. If this is 63, this is 63, this will also be 63. Why is this 63? Because they are alternate angles. So the third statement that we can make is angle MNL and angle FMN are alternate angles. Well, if they are alternate angles, that means FMN is equal to 63 degrees. You can write that statement right here. Perfect. We have done the question. Let's move on to the next part. Now they've given us a cyclical quadrilateral inside a circle, and the 4 points are A, B, C, D. They are on the circumference of a circle with center O. B, D and AC intersect at E, and BC is the diameter of the circle. ACD is x degrees and DOC is y degrees. Find an expression in terms of x and or y for DBC. DBC is this angle right here. So according to a circular property, if if DOC is y degrees, then DBC is going to be half of that, because both of these angles start from D and C. So this property says that angle DBC is going to be half of DOC. That means y is going to be divided by 2. So your angle over here is y over 2. So you write y over 2 degrees right here. Now the next part, ABD. ABD is this angle. Now according to another circular property, if two angles start from the same point and end up on the circumference of the circle, they should be the same. That means angle ACD, if this is x degrees, angle ABD is also going to be the same. That means ABD is also x degrees. So we write x degrees right there. Now the next part says find angle AED. AED is this angle right here. How to find that? One second, let me remove all the other stuff so that it's visible and we can focus on just one part. Okay. Now, if this angle is on a straight line BD, that means if you subtract this angle from 180, you'd get AED. How do you do that? How to find BEA first? So angle ABD is already given to you. What is it? It is x degrees. Angle ABC right here, according to another circular property, this angle is going to be 90 degrees. So if you add x degrees and 90 degrees and subtract that from 180, you should get this angle. But if you want to make it shorter, just assume that the addition of this and this angle can directly give you AED, because that's also a property. So let's add these two angles up. 90 plus x, I believe that is your answer. So it's a 2-mark question. Sorry, one second. It is a 2-mark question, but we simplified the working. It is going to be 90 plus x degrees. Okay, 90 degrees plus x degrees. Perfect. Now the question says find BDA. One second, let me remove all this stuff. They've asked us to find the angle BDA, this angle right here. Now this angle, according to a circular property, is also going to be equal to this angle right here. Let's assume BDC is a triangle. In fact, we don't have to assume it. It is a triangle. If you add all three angles up in a triangle, for example, you add this, if you add this, and if you add x, and if you subtract them from 180, you should be left with this angle right here, which is also equal to BDA. So if DBC is y over 2, in the first part we did that, DBC is y over 2, angle BDC is going to be 90 again, because that's also a property of a circle, because D is on the circumference and BC is the diameter of the circle. So this is 90. If you add y over 2, 90, and x, and you subtract it from 180, you would be left with this angle BCA, which is also equal to BDA. So let's do that. So you subtract y over 2 plus 90 plus x from 180. When you do that, you get 90 minus y over 2 minus x, which is your answer. You can write that over here, 90 minus y over 2 minus x degrees. I hope the question made sense. The complete working of the entire question is present in the description below for you to download. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.